Hey guys, welcome back to Horton's Flower Farm. So back in this early spring, actually late winter, I planted these viola pansies, and I was excited about them because they're a new variety from Johnny Seeds, and I wanted to try them out as a cut flower because they were listed as a cut flower. So when I planted them out here, even the last couple of weeks, it did not look like they were going to be anything that you could use for a cut flower. But in the last couple of weeks, the stems on them have began to get a bit longer. So I have cut my first bouquet with these, and I want to show you how beautiful they look in my mason jar. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So the way that I cut this was I actually went all the way to the bottom. I cleared out one of my beds, and I have a lot of, I'll show you right here. I have a lot in pots, so you can see like this. So in the beds I cleared out a couple because I'm planting some annuals, so I just want to do that. So this is taken all the way to the bottom, so I'm going to say that roughly, I mean, you guys, what do you think? This is roughly probably, I'd say 12 inches on these. So I mean, in a mason jar, look, if you wanted to use these in a mason jar for like the spring bouquets, I mean, they are quite beautiful. So if you want to try them, they are the Johnny Seeds. This is Frizzle Sizzle, I think, and I forget the other one. I'll link it below. And yeah, they came out beautiful. So let's see, it is June 7th here, and they're really in full bloom. It was a warm couple weeks ago, and now it's temperate. So I mean, now they're really starting to put on the longer stems, so it's looking really cool. I'll show you a couple more. So actually, these were the ones that I got from the bed that I put them in. So let me bring you over there. So this is not at my farm, guys. This is just at my house. So let me just show you here. They don't look that long, but they're tipping over a little bit. So they are a little bit longer than obviously what, you know, pansies look like. Can you see there? Like that. So if I bring you, so I think that they were a little bit longer in the beds, because if you bring them over here, these ones are not as long as the ones, actually this one is getting a little bit taller. It's getting a little bit taller, but not as tall as the ones that were planted in the bed. So if you're gonna do this, I wouldn't put them in pots, because if you can see here, they're beautiful in the pots. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're really pretty, but they're not getting the long stems. And I did plant a lot in there. There are a lot in the pots. So if you want to, if you want to do this, sorry, the plane going over. If you want to do this as a cut flower, I would suggest putting them into a bed, and you can have a really pretty bouquet. So would I grow them again next year? Yeah, I probably will, because I'm getting early blooms, just something for myself. And oh, there's a couple more over here. And so these are also getting a little bit taller. These are so yeah, I put them in a couple different beds. So whoops. So you can see the patch over here, they're getting a little bit taller. So that's what they look like. They're very pretty. Yeah, so guys, if you want to grow those for cut flower, they really came out great. So all right guys, that's the update. I'm not sure if they bloom all summer. I haven't really planted pansies before, or violas, so we'll see how long they bloom for, but here they are.